Hello students, welcome to Affairscloud. My name is Vikas. So friends, we have an application by the name Careers Cloud which you can go and download through the Play Store. And once you have downloaded, you can log in with your Gmail ID. And why I am suggesting you this application, because this is the one-stop solution for all the current affairs. This is the best of the best application and the platform where you can enhance your learning through help. Here you will be provided with multiple courses. Here you will be provided with multiple options of quizzes, and even you will be provided current affairs on daily basis. PDFs and quizzes will be provided to you on daily basis, both in Hindi as well as English. Here you will be provided current affairs with weekly basis and monthly basis also. Here remember, once you have done watching our video, then you can log in through this application, take out the PDF, read that PDF and go through the quizzes. That will enhance your preparation. Same you have to do for weekly and same you have to do for the monthly also. In monthly you will be provided with the top 100 important questions PDF and video also. That will enhance your learning, and it will be a very beneficial and important video for the revision perspective. And not just this friends, apart from this we also provide you banking and economic questions. We provide you state current affairs such as of Uttarakhand, UP, Tripura, Telangana, and many more. Not just this, apart from this, we also provide you topic wise current affairs, and the topics that we are providing you are really important. These topics are such as national affairs, international affairs, important days, sports, defense, science and technology, apps and web portals, obituary. These are the important topics that are being asked in various exams across India. So these are the topics that are must and should be covered and will be beneficial for the preparation of the students. Hello everyone. So in this video we will be discussing important current affairs for 14th, 15th and 16th of January. The session will be quite interesting, so do pay attention till the end. Let's start. The first question I'm asking you is, Indian Army has declared which year as the year of technology absorption? So tell me, which is that year? It is the current year, that is 2024, has been recently declared by Indian Army as the year of technology absorption. Take a note of this. Year of technology absorption will be 2024, declared by Indian Army. What does this symbolize is our dedicated commitment to integrate cutting edge technologies, fostering development, promoting innovation, and also the technology that will be incorporated in defense sector should be made in India, right? And the objective is to transform the Indian Army into a modern and agile force with a strong emphasis on indigenization. The year 2023 was declared as the year of transformation, and this year 2024 has been declared as the year of technology absorption. Right? Important. Take a note of this. Here we will be seeing various defense capabilities that will include your artificial intelligence, machine learning, IoT devices. Then we will be seeing multiple drones, that are your UAVs, that will be incorporated into the defense sector. Multiple missiles will be incorporated. Multiple defense launchers will be incorporated here. Correct? Next. Then there is a Sambhav. What is this Sambhav? Remember, Indian Army personnel are undergoing a training to engage in the cyber domain through the project Sambhav. Sambhav stands for Secure Army Mobile Bharat version. Secure Army Mobile Bharat version. Correct? Mark this also. And Indian Army has already inducted more than 2,500 Sambhav handsets that are developed in close collaboration with National Center of Excellence and Industry. And under this Sambhav project, they will be trained. Next, which organization became India's first BSI certified ISO 27001 petrochemical firm? It is Haldia Petrochemicals. Correct? This became, that is HPL. It became the first ISO 27001 certified petrochemical organization in India. This certification was awarded by UK, that is United Kingdom based certification body BSI, in a ceremony that was held at West Bengal, Kolkata. Correct? This certification, it highlights the Haldia Petrochemicals commitment to secure and reliable digital environment for a seamless exchange of information across their both internal as well as external stakeholders. Right? Mark this. So this first BSI certified ISO 27001 petrochemical firm is Haldia Petrochemicals Limited. If we talk about BSI, Chief Executive Officer here will be Susan Martin, founded by Sir John Wolfe Berry, established in 1901. If we talk about Haldia Petrochemicals Limited, CEO will be Navneet Narayan, headquarter in Kolkata, West Bengal, and it was established in 1985. Right? Next is, which organization released a report on gender inclusive framework for cross-border trade in India? LPAI, that is Land Ports Authority of India. Correct? They have recently released a report that was titled Endangering Land Ports in India. I repeat, engendering, not endangering, it is engendering. Let me show you here. Engendering Land Ports in India. This is the report released by LPAI. This highlights LPAI's target to make all land ports gender friendly in the next 3 years. Right? So this report was released by LPAI, and it stated that this LPAI, Land Ports Authority of India, will be making all the land ports in India gender friendly in the coming next 3 years. Right? This study also aims for gender inclusive framework for cross-border trade and also tourism through land ports in India. Correct? The study also maps the existing infrastructure and services that are at various land ports, and that will also promote women participation on those land ports. That will also help the women to have various job opportunities in the trade sector as well as in the tourism sector. Right? So basically, for gender equality, to provide women also with various job opportunities at these land ports, this LPI will be working on it, and this report on gender inclusive framework for cross-border trade in India was released by them. Next is, which tiger reserve became India's first dark sky park? Which is it? It is Pench Tiger Reserve, right? This Pench Tiger Reserve that is located in Maharashtra. Where is it? It is in Maharashtra. It became India's first dark sky park, right? India's first and Asia's fifth dark sky park, right? And this is basically for protecting the night sky and preventing light pollution, making all the astronomical bodies, all the stars more visible, as there will be less light pollution. So it is Pench Tiger Reserve that is in Maharashtra. Next, apart from this, friends, tell me, where is a Central Tribal University being set up? Central Tribal University. It is in Telangana. Right? It is in Telangana. Then apart from this, tell me, 67th National School Games will be held where? Or were started where? It was started in New Delhi. Correct? Next tell me, which airline became the first Indian airline to carry 100 million passengers in a single year? It is Indigo. Right? Next, SARS campaign. This SARS campaign to counter pneumonia in the state was launched by which state? It was launched by Manipur. SARS in order to counter pneumonia. Next, which bank has recently signed a pact with the Ministry of Rural Development to provide loan for credit facility to self-help groups? Which is it? It is State Bank of India. Right? This is the bank. They have tied up with Ministry of Rural Development in order to help the small help groups, to provide them with the loan facility, to provide them with credit when they required. Right? And here only remember this SBI, State Bank of India, they have launched Swam Siddha. They have launched Swam Siddha. This Swam Siddha, basically, this is a specialized financial product that was developed exclusively for the women self-help groups. Swam Siddha. Correct? Apart from this, various training toolkit packages were also launched to help encourage self-help group women's. Then this was developed in collaboration with IFC and NRETP. IFC is your International Finance Corporation that comes under World Bank, and NRETP is your National Rural Economic Transformation Project. So coming back, it is SBI. They have signed a pact with Ministry of Rural Development to provide loan for credit facility to self-help groups. Right, here you can see it is SBI. Then if we talk about SBI, who is the chairman here? Dinesh Kumar Khara. Headquarter in Mumbai, Maharashtra, and it was established in 1955. Then apart from this, if I ask you, then which country's president has been invited as a chief guest to Republic Day? So French President Emmanuel Macron. Then apart from this, Path Mitra. Path Mitra, this is the name of a mobile application. This was launched for farmers. It was launched by which sector, or it was launched by Jute Corporation of India. Right? Then which country will be implementing green tax on air passenger? Green tax on air passengers. It will be Denmark, and it will be starting from 2025. Next is Indian Bank in collaboration with 3 other entities have launched Indian Bank One co-branded credit card. I repeat, Indian Bank, they have launched Indian Bank One co-branded credit card, right? And here Indian Bank, they have partnered with firms namely FPL Technologies Private Limited, Visa and NPCI. These are those 3 organizations. Then apart from this, remember the metal credit card is powered by Visa and RuPay contactless technology. Right? Then if we talk about Indian Bank, who is the managing director and chief executive officer here? Shanti Lal Jain. Headquarter, it is in Chennai, Tamil Nadu, and it was established in 1907. Next is, which bank has launched a green rupee term deposit fixed deposit scheme to support green finance ecosystem? Right, we know that we are now gathering various bonds and investment that will be helping towards climate change, right? It will be developing the infrastructure that will be working towards climate change. So for the same reason, recently, remember, it is SBI, they have launched green rupee term deposit, right? It is a kind of a fixed deposit only, and the amount that will be gathered from this fixed deposit will be utilized in the green infrastructure projects. Right, here you can see SBI, they have launched a special fixed deposit scheme named SBI Green Rupee Term Deposit to mobilize funds for environment friendly projects and initiatives. Here remember, this SGRTD scheme will offer 3 distinct tenures of 1111 days, 1777 days and 2222 days. It is initially available through SBI's branch network, and the interest rate on SGTRD will be 10 basis point lower than the card rate for retail and bulk deposit for respective tenures. Here senior citizens, staff senior citizens are eligible for an additional interest rate over the applicable rate for the public, excluding NRI citizens, NRI staff. Correct? Moving on. Next, if I ask you, tell me, recently Kotak Mahindra Bank, they have partnered with which IIT in order to launch Kotak School of Sustainability? It is IIT Kanpur. Correct? Then apart from this, Razorpay and your Cash Free, they both will be acting or as a payment aggregator, and they have got the RBI's approval for the same. Then tell me, who has been appointed as the Director General of Prisons? Maheshwar Dayal. Maheshwar Dayal, who became the new president of Wrestling Federation of India, but his council was then suspended? Sanjay Singh. Right? Who was appointed as the executive director of ICICI Bank? Sandeep Batra. Next, which organization got RBI approval to set up a wholly owned finance company in Gujarat? So which is that organization? It is PFC, Power Finance Corporation. This is a Maharatna CPSC that has received the approval from RBI to set up a wholly owned finance company at the IFSC, that is in GIFT City in Gandhinagar, Gujarat. Right? This establishment will open new business opportunities for PFC and will contribute to the India's power sector. Correct. So it is PFC. They will be setting up a wholly owned finance company in Gujarat's GIFT city, that is in Gandhinagar, Gujarat. Next is ILO, International Labour Organization. They have recently released a report that was titled World Employment and Social Outlook Trends 2024. This report suggests the increase in the global unemployment rate to -%. So according to this report released by ILO, the expected unemployment rate in the year 2024 will be 5.2% as compared to 5.1% that is in 2023. That means the unemployment rate globally will be increasing by 0.1%. And the report predicted that the number of the unemployment individuals will increase by 2 million people in 2024. 2 million means 20 lakh individuals will be unemployed in 2024 as compared to the correct, then 5.1% in 2023 and 5.2% in 2024. As we know that because of AI and various cost cutting measures that is going on, recently Google, Microsoft, Meta, they have also laid off additional number of employees. Right. Next, here you can see ILO, they report increase global unemployment rate to 5.2% in 2024. Then next, if I ask, tell me, who has been crowned as Miss India USA 2023? So she will be Rizul Mani. Rizul Mani. Right? Then tell me which film won the KIFF Best Film at the KIFF Festival. I repeat, Best Film at the KIFF Festival. It will be an Israeli film, that is Children of Nobody. Children of Nobody. Right? Then, which INS received Veer Chakra of late Vice Admiral Binoy Chaudhary? INS Shivaji. Right? It received Veer Chakra for late Vice Admiral Binoy Chaudhary. Correct? Next, if I ask you, tell me which Indian airport has been recognized as one of the world's most beautiful airport? It is Kemp Gowda International Airport of Bangalore, Karnataka. Next is India's GDP to surpass $4 trillion in 24-25 as per the report released by PhD CCI. I repeat, PhD Chamber of Commerce and Industry report. They stated that India's GDP is expected to surpass $4 trillion in 24-25 and will reach $5 trillion by 26-27. It also projected India's GDP to reach $7 trillion by 2030 as India is committed to attaining the status of a developed economy by 2047 under the initiative of Viksit Bharat. Right? Take a note of this. Next is Narayana Health received the IRDAI approval to launch health insurance business. I repeat, Narayana Health Insurance Limited. It is a Bangalore, Karnataka based company, that is Narayana One Health. This is a subsidiary of Narayan Hrudayalaya Limited and they have received a license from the IRDAI to operate independently as a health insurance company. So Narayana Health, they have received the IRDAI approval to act as a health insurance company. The approval from IRDAI will allow the healthcare provider to diversify in their business into the health insurance business through subsidiary and also offer various integrated healthcare products. Right? Next if I ask, next is for science and technology, and DRDO, they have conducted a successful flight test of a new generation Akash missile off the coast of Odisha. So Akash missile was recently tested off the coast of Odisha. They were tested by DRDO. Right? Akash NG, that is Akash new generation missile, they were tested from ITR integrated test range in Chandipur off the coast of Odisha. Right? Take a note of this. If we talk about Akash weapon system, this was indigenously developed by DRDO, right? It has been in service for over 10 years with multiple advanced versions of the missiles under development by the Akash team, and it has been inducted and it's operational with Indian Air Force and Indian Army. If we talk about DRDO, who is the chairman of DRDO? Dr. S.V. Kamath, headquarter New Delhi, and it was established in 1958. Moving on. Next is Mitsubishi Heavy Industries. They have launched HIIA rocket carrying Japan's IGS. I repeat, Mitsubishi Heavy Industries. They have recently launched HIIA rocket that was carrying Japan's Cabinet Satellite Information Center's information gathering satellite Optical 8. This was into a 500-kilometer altitude sun synchronous orbit from TNSC Japan on 12th of January 2024, and this was the 48th launch from HIIA launch vehicle since it was developed by JAXA in 2001. Correct. So Mitsubishi Heavy Industries launched the HIIA rocket that was carrying the Japan's IGS, that is information gathering satellite, that is Optical 8. So the name of the satellite is Optical 8. Moving on. Next is environment. New butterfly species Cigratis conjuncta. I repeat, Cigratis conjuncta was discovered in Brahmagiri Wildlife Sanctuary. I repeat again, researchers from the National Center for Biological Sciences in Bangalore, Karnataka, they discovered a new butterfly species that was Cigratis conjuncta, also known as conjoined silverine butterfly. Conjoined silverline butterfly. But remember, Cigrati conjuncta, right? This is the species of butterfly that was discovered in Brahmagiri Wildlife Sanctuary, that is in Karnataka. Correct? Take a note of it. Cigratis conjuncta. And it is also known as conjoined silverline butterfly. Next news is related to state. Assam's chief minister has unveiled Mukhya Mantri Mahila Udyamita Abhiyan. I repeat, Mukhya Mantri Mahila Udyamita Abhiyan. This scheme was to assist women of self-help groups. So recently the Chief Minister of Assam, Himanta Biswa Sharma, he have launched this Mukhya Mantri Mahila Udyamita Abhiyan, and it will help 4 million self-help group women as a rural micro entrepreneurs and help them to become Lakpatis. Correct? That is your elder sisters. Also, the outlay of the scheme is 4,000 crore rupees and will be offered to self-help group members who are committed to personal business plan along with their group activity. So coming back, Chief Minister of Assam, Himanta Biswa Sharma, he has unveiled Mukhya Mantri Mahila Udyamita Abhiyan scheme to assist the women of self-help group. This will be done in two phases. If we talk about this Mukhya Mantri Mahila Udyamita scheme, first in the phase 1, each eligible women will be getting 10,000 rupees in the first year of the entrepreneurship fund. For phase 2, loan amount will be 25,000 rupees and will be available to the self-help group members from the bank over the next 2 years. And here remember, this 25,000, this will be split into two halves, for which 12,500 money is of government's money and rupees 12,500 of the bank must be repaid. Correct? That means out of this amount, 12,500 money has to be repaid. Correct? So this is your Mukhya Mantri Mahila Udyamita Abhiyan scheme launched by Assam to help the women of self-help groups. So these are the important current affairs for the day, friends. Now let's move to one-liner revision. Indian Army declared 2024 as the year of technology adoption for transformative change. Haldia Petrochemicals became the India's first BSI certified ISO 27001 petrochemical firm. Then LPAI has released the report on gender inclusive framework for cross-border trade in India. Then Maharashtra's Pench Tiger Reserve became India's first dark sky park. Then SBI has signed a pact with Ministry of Rural Development to provide loan credit facility to self-help groups. Then Indian Bank, in collaboration with 3 other entities, have launched Indian Bank One co-branded credit card. SBI have launched Green Rupee Term Deposit Fixed Deposit Scheme to support the green finance ecosystem. PFC, they got the RBI approval to set up a wholly owned finance company in Gift City, Gandhinagar, Gujarat. Then ILO report increase in the global unemployment rate to 5.2% in 2024 and it is currently 5.1% in 2023. Then India's GDP to surpass $4 trillion in 24-25 as per the PhD CCI report. Narayan Health, they received the IRDAI approval to launch health insurance business. DRDO conducts successful flight test of new generation Akash missiles off the coast of Odisha. Mitsubishi Heavy Industries, they have launched HIIA rocket carrying Japan's IGS. Then new butterfly species, that is Cigratis conjuncta, discovered in Brahmagiri Wildlife Sanctuary, that is in Karnataka. Assam's Chief Minister has unveiled Mukhyamantri Mahila Udyamita Abhiyan scheme to assist the women of self-help groups. So these were your important current affairs for the day, friends. I hope the session was up to the mark. If you find the session interesting, all you have to do is like the video and comment below and let us know what are your views for the same. Now let's move to some revision current affairs that will be beneficial for your learning. First is, what is the rank of India in the Henley Passport Index that was recently released? So remember, for Henley Passport Index 2024, this is a global ranking that was released by Henley and Partners. Question asked is, what is the rank of India? So India stood at 80th position, and here how many countries will be providing visa free or visa on arrival facility to Indians? It is 62 countries. Remember this, correct? 62 countries are providing visa on arrival to Indians, and the rank of India here is 80th. Last year in 2023 index, what was the rank of India? India stood at 83rd position, so we can see an improvement here. On top position, the top 6 spots were grabbed by which countries? France, Germany, Italy, Japan, Singapore, and your Spain. Right? These countries are having visa-free access to a total of 194 countries. Right? Then next question can be asked is, which country's passport is the weakest globally? So it is on 104th position. And what is the rank? What is the country? Afghanistan. Afghanistan's passport is the poor, we can say weakest in the world, and it just has access to 28 nations. Correct. So Henley Passport Index for 2024, Indian passport rank is 80th, visa free country or visa free entry to countries, that is 62, and the lowest here will be Afghanistan. If we talk about Henley and Partners, who is the chief executive officer here? Dr. Zureg Stephen. Headquarters is in London, UK, and it was established in 1997. Next thing I can ask you, tell me global drone hub, where this global drone hub will become, or which state will become a global drone hub? It is Maharashtra. First AI city of India will be in Uttar Pradesh, that is Lucknow. Next, here you can see the top 6 spots for top 6 countries in this index: France, Germany, Italy, Japan, Singapore, and Spain. Next is, what is the rank of India in MSCI EM index? I repeat, what is the rank of India in this MSCI? EM is your emerging market, right? This EMI, in this index, what is the rank of India? Remember, the rank of India here is second. India stood second position in this MSCI EM index. What is this MSCI stands for? It is your Morgan Stanley Capital International, right? They have launched their emerging markets index, and this is one of the index, a global index for equity markets in the space, right? And this captures large and both mid cap across 24 emerging countries around the world. Correct? So in this MSCI EM index, what is the rank of India? India stood at second position. First position was with which country? It was with China. Right, here you can see India secured second position in this MSCI emerging markets index by surpassing Taiwan, and the first spot was grabbed by China. India's share in this MSCI saw an increase over 8 years from 7 to 17.1 and is projected to rise further to 20% in early 2024. India witnessed the highest inflows observed in the last 11 years, and this makes India as an attractive investment option in the emerging market. Next, which two organizations have unveiled Indian Railway Freight Activity Index? So two organizations, which are they? Dun & Bradstreet and Jupiter Wagons. Remember, these two organizations recently unveiled IRFA, that is Indian Railways Freight Activity Index. This was launched during the 15th International Railway Equipment Exhibition. This was going on in Pragati Maidan in New Delhi, during which this IRFA, that is Indian Railway Freight Activity Index, was launched. In this, remember, this 15th edition of International Railway Equipment Exhibition, this was from 12th to 14th of October in 2023, and during this only this IRFA was launched. This IRFA index has become the first of its kind tool for monitoring and understanding the Indian Railways freight activity, right? Then, which are two? Dun and Bradstreet and Jupiter Wagons. Next thing, remember, Florida, USA based is your Dun and Bradstreet, and they have tied up with Jupiter Wagons to launch this Indian Railways freight activity. If we talk about them, Jupiter Wagons, MD is Mr. Vivek Lohia, headquarter Kolkata, West Bengal, incorporated in 2006. If we talk about Dun and Bradstreet India, MD and CEO will be Avinash Gupta, headquarter Mumbai, Maharashtra, and they started their operation in 1995. Next, India, along with which country they signed a LOA and an MOU for defense collaboration and research and development. So remember two things, LOA as well as a MOU. They were signed by India along with which country? It was with United Kingdom. Right, this was done on 9th and 10th of January, and during the meeting held between the counterparts of both India and UK. This bilateral meeting resulted in signing of two agreements. An MOU was signed and a letter of arrangement. This LOA stands for letter of arrangement and MOU is your memorandum of understanding. This MOU was signed between India and UK on conduct of bilateral international cadet exchange program. This is for cadet exchange program, right? International cadet exchange program. This LOA, letter of arrangement, this was signed between DRDO of India and DSTL of UK, that is Defence Science and Technology Laboratory, and this was for research and development in defense sector. Correct? So both of this, remember, letter of arrangement and memorandum of understanding between India and UK. Next is, which IIT will set up a new campus in Sri Lanka? Remember, recently IIT Madras, they will be setting up a new campus in Sri Lanka, and in Sri Lanka too, at Kandy, Sri Lanka, they will be setting up a new tech university, that is IIT Madras. They will be setting up a new tech university in Kandy, Sri Lanka. Right? Take a note of this. And this process involves presenting a report to the UGC, and it will be approving this, and then courses will also be outlined for this new campus that will be set up in Kandy, Sri Lanka. Next, if I ask you, tell me, K Smart Tech, this was launched by which state? It was launched by Kerala. Then who was the chief minister, or who will be the chief minister, or you can say who is the chief minister was the chief guest during the Vibrant Gujarat Summit? So Czech Republic's prime minister, not chief minister, I correct myself. Who was the chief guest during this Vibrant Gujarat Summit? So the prime minister of Czech Republic. Next thing, if I ask you, International Kite Festival, where was this held? This was held in Gujarat, Ahmedabad, and this was ahead of the Ram Temple construction that was completed, and an event will be held on 22nd of January, which is waited by almost every Indian. Right? Then Ayodhya Airport, it will be renamed to Maharshi Valmiki International Airport. Moving on. Next, SBI's proposed dollar-denominated bond gets which rating from S&P and Fitch? So they got which rating from Standards and Poor and Fitch? So what is the rating they got? Tell me. These bonds, dollar-denominated bonds, proposed by SBI. So they got BBB negative rating, right? And they were issued by S&P Global and Fitch. Next is our homework section. First, recently, which scheme was launched by Karnataka government for providing financial aid to unemployment graduates and diploma holders? Second, recently, International Camel Festival was started in which city of India? Third, Ganga Sagar Mela, that is India's second largest fair after Kumbh Mela, is celebrated in which state of India? Fourth, which Bank of India has introduced the Green Rupee term deposit? And fifth, which ministry is responsible for PM e-Bus Seva scheme? So So these are your 5 homework question, friends, and I need to see maximum participation from all the students watching this video. Also, I like you all to share the link of this video with your friends, family members, your relatives, your cousins, and let them know about this interesting platform, Affairscloud. That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at Affairscloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the of courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is Affairscloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number, that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.